Hey, I'm back, and I'm just going to play out the last two games this night. Knight c3. I get the more conventional game first, knight c3, followed by knight f3. Oh, they're both conventional. Let's see, c3, so c6, because I'm playing with black, and you're playing this, whatever the heck this opening is. What do you call that? I don't want to do that. What is that opening? It's reminding me of the Trompowsky, but I think that's a d4 opening. d4, d5. Or no, d4. It's d4, knight c6, and then this. I think it's a Trompowsky. Anyways, neither here nor there. I'll bring out my bishop. I imagined a castle. Okay, also reasonable. I'm going to ask what they're doing with their bishop. They take. Okay, I take back. Let's see. I can't take, obviously. I could give a check, but, you know, that doesn't seem like the best idea. I could step back. I could... Oh, you know what? Can I just capture? If they recapture, check, I pick up the rook? I'm gonna go for that, because it seems cool. And you know me, I want to play cool moves. Let's play cool chess. I'm playing, you know, whatever openings anyways. Sorry, I took a drink of water. Maybe not this time. I'm pretty sure 2 knight c6 is a reasonable reply to 1 e4 or whatever it was. But, you know. Why did they go there? Doesn't my knight just escape? Sorry, I'm trying to close the water bottle lid. Dude, I'm struggling. Get out of here. Okay, there we go. Okay. Do I even care about this pawn? Like, I don't think it's worth doing that. I could do that, but then, you know, that just looks ugly AF. I'm up 4 points of material. Why be greedy? Although, you know what? No, that's dumb. Don't do that. I was thinking if I go here and then block with the bishop, I'm up 4 points of material. Like, there's no need to be greedy. I don't even need a castle, but you know what? Screw it. We're gonna do this. And then we're gonna go here and just pin my knight for no reason. Yeah, there we go. Unpin it. I swear if I lose, I'll be mighty peeved. Alright, let's figure out what we're doing with this bishop. Alright. I could do this and then this. If nothing else, I free up my my bishop. let it get out into the action. Do I want to go here? Do I want to jump back here and then up here? I'm not sure what to do. I gotta be a little careful. If I go here, takes, rook goes down, I can go up here. I don't think... Oh no, they can go here, and that's not good. Alright, so knight here doesn't work. I could go here. Or here. Although I don't really like where my knight's headed. So I think here makes a little more sense. Look at me being upset with my position when I'm up 3 points of material. I should be more positive. Why be a whiny guy when I can be a more positive guy instead? Not sure. I don't love this bishop. I kind of let my opponent have a monster bishop, to be honest. Alright, I definitely want to move my bishop here. Here seems reasonable. Here seems reasonable as well. I'm a little worried about that move. I could step back and just say, hey, like, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Let's see, I go here. If they do that, takes. They can go down, but I can go up. I didn't really count the material, but I think I'm up. Let's go for it. I can't really take the pawn because it's defended, especially if they move back. But if they move back, I think, yeah, I've repositioned my knight. They moved over there. Seems reasonable enough. I could move up and just try to make trades. I think that's reasonable enough. Let's go here. I can imagine the knight going here. And that would be a bit annoying. Yeah, actually move my rook here. Like, what's my bishop doing? Feels like I'm misplaying this somewhat. Although again, like I'm up so much material, I can, sort of afford to misplay a bit, and I'll still be fine. But I don't want to go. I don't want to put my foot off the gas pedal. I gotta be a little careful here. I could rotate the knight back, hit the bishop, although the bishop could just step back that way. Kind of kind of not great. Okay, they moved there. I could do this. No, I cannot do that. I can go here. Is there anything I'm missing? Takes. I think this makes sense to me. I'm not sure where they're going next. I imagine takes. Because otherwise, I think they just lose their bishop. Or their rook. Neither of which is great for them. And now they gotta move their... Okay. Oh, nice. Clever. Do I care enough that I'm losing that? It's a bit uncomfortable. Any other moves? Take, but then takes, and that's not great. Let's see. I'm down. We're tied. I lose a piece straight up, so let's not do that. This loses a pawn. And then this pawn probably falls. Good move on my opponent. I think I'm okay, or I'm relatively okay with this. Or, yeah, whatever. Let's go here. I imagine they're taking the bishop. If I go here, they have a check. They have two checks, actually. Can't defend the pawn, of course. But I want to go here, anyways. Oh, I could have pushed the pawn, actually. I can do this. Sort of threatening. I'm threatening this, and it's a bit messy, but it should be better for me. If they moved the knight, they would have to go there. I could take that. I think that's just fine for me. They don't have a great check. And then my rook is threatening to infiltrate. So I think I navigated into a better position. I could force a knight trade as well, if they opt to go for something like this. I think moving their king someplace is their play. They opt to do that. I can still fork the knight and the pawn. That might still be one of my better options. I say let's go for it. They either have to exchange off another piece or they lose a pawn. And then my rook can infiltrate, and they could defend that way. I don't think that's the way, though. If they go here, I can kick the knight out. And of course, if they move the pawn up, I win another pawn. This seems to be converging towards a victory. If I go here, they can push. I don't like that. Let's do this. Do I have a preference? I think I like this way. Alright. They can take the pawn. I could take that. I need to be careful. Let's go here. I don't blunder my rook. I'm going to go here. I'm going to have to be careful. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna try to make this pawn as threatening as possible. Okay. I'm gonna step this way. I have to be careful. If they go here, they're threatening a fork. Okay. Move out of the way of that. again, I have to be careful about these squares. I'm going to go here. If they go here, then they're going to be in a very sticky situation. Okay, I can go here. These squares are covered by my rook. That seems fine. And my opponent resigned. Good game. A little tricky, but I think I found the way at the end. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time for Knight F3.